everyone, and welcome back to NVScienceSlides. We are getting further and further down our list of mathematical skills. At this point, we know how to round off, how to use scientific notation, and how to write it. We can easily convert between units, and we know how to change the subject of the formula. So the next thing on the list that we need to get into today is rate and how to use it and how to calculate it and just basically what it is altogether. Now, before we get into the meaty parts of this video, please don't forget that the best way to pay me for the beautiful work that I do is to like this video. I will like that you like it, and then I will like making more videos for you. Remember to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification icon so that you can get updated whenever I upload a video on this wonderful channel. I am also on all social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you search for NVScienceSlides, you'll be able to find me and all of the wonderful slides I have made for you. Now, let's get into this video. Rate is essentially a unit divided by another unit. So the best way to make this clearer for you guys would be to give you some real life examples where rates are used. For example, the heart rate, they measure the number of heartbeats per minute. When it comes to speed, you measure distance over time, and that will be, for example, kilometers per hour, miles per hour if you're in the US, or meters per second if you are doing physics like the rest of you guys. Another area of life where rate is used is in your salary. So when a person asks you, what is your rate? They are asking you, how much do you want to get paid per hour that you will be doing the task that they want you to do. So for example, you could have your currency in rands, dollars, or pounds, depending on the country that you are in the world. And then you would need to say how much per hour you want to get paid. And that is basically how rate works in the real world. Now, the different units that I have taught you about in a previous video, which I have linked down below, and I'm also going to put on an info card for you, I have taught you about distance, volume, temperature, and mass. And these are all the different units that I gave you for measuring all of the different quantities. And then, of course, they will all need to be divided by time, and the different units that are available for time are seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years. Now, say, for example, we take volume and we divide it by time. We can take, for instance, liters, and we can divide it by hours. And you can use this in your everyday life. Say if you have a leaking tap in your house and you want to know how many liters are coming out per hour. So you would just measure the liters, and you can do it over a certain amount of time, and you would just divide the two to get your units in liters per hour. And that is just a nice, quick, simple way of how you can use rates in your everyday life. You can do the same thing for distance, you can do the same thing for volume, temperature, and of course mass, and all of them can be divided by time. Now let's do a quick mathematical example to help you guys get a firmer grasp on what I have just spoken to you about. So say for example you have a bicycle and then you ride it for like 2 hours, and then you travel a distance of 24 kilometers. Now I want to know what would be your rate of speed. Now the formula to calculate rate in this case would be distance over time, because you rode your bicycle for 2 hours and you covered a distance of 24 kilometers. So it will simply be distance over time, and your distance is 24 kilometers divided by 2 hours, and that gives us a speed of 12 kilometers per hour. So while you were on that bike, you were traveling at a speed of 12 kilometers per hour. And that is basically just it, folks. Rate is that simple. I don't need to tell you anything else, but if you do want me to tell you something else, please tell me in the comments down below what is there something else that you want me to tell you that is more than this. Okay, so I will catch you in the next video where I will be telling you about direct and indirect proportion. Thank you. Bye.